Hopefully you're doing well. Episode 12.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
Yes, sir.
12, if I'm not mistaken, 12, that's 12 weeks, right? So that would be 3 months, wouldn't it?
Yeah, pretty close.
Or, pretty close to it, yeah. Heck yeah.
That's crazy.
That's nuts, man.
Awesome, man. Yeah.
That's absolutely crazy, man. I can't, man, 3 months?
It's flown by.
Absolutely flown by. Mama's got a gun. She said, I'm great. Got me some coffee and ready to settle in with y'all. Right on. Appreciate it. Is it buffering at all?
I can't see it buffering at all. It looks fantastic.
It shouldn't be. I've been duking it out with my ISP, but it shouldn't be buffering. Just want to double check. So Healthy, how you doing tonight, bro?
Man, I'm doing all right. I just finished my 3 nights or whatever, and I got a couple hours of sleep today, and I had to get a nap this afternoon, so I wasn't yawning through the podcast the whole time. So
right on.
I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling ready to go. So.
Oh man, I like that. I like that.
Good episode.
1,000%. I like that shirt you got on, man.
Oh,
it's pretty fresh, bro.
Appreciate it.
What do they call that? What's that called? Like a Henley or something?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea.
Mama got she might know. Yeah, I think they're called like Henleys or something. I don't know, but anyway, okay. I like the shirt, brother.
Thanks, man. But yeah, how are you doing tonight?
Dude, I'm great, bro. I feel
nice.
I feel really great. So I've been, I normally work like 12 hours. Like the past 2 weeks, I've been working several days, like 13 hours.
Ooh.
The other night I worked 14 hours.
Oh man.
And so yeah, but I'm going into this week. I'm gonna be off, so it'll be fun.
Nice.
I'll be able to stream and start the stream a little earlier, and be able to start earlier and go later. So
yeah.
I'm definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm great, bro. Man, what's the weather look like up there right now?
Man, it's been gorgeous this last week. It hasn't been like snowing or raining, and I think it was like, I'm not sure what it converts to in Fahrenheit, but it's been around like 15 Celsius in the days. So it's been just gorgeous out. I think this next week though, it's supposed to dip into like the negative temperatures though. So now it's starting to get colder, which is just too bad. I was enjoying all this warm weather in October.
Dude, it warmed up like it. I think I told you a little bit. It had been raining off and on for the past few weeks.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
But dude, same, bro. Like the last few days, absolutely beautiful, bro. Like 70s.
That's awesome.
Which is like I said, I don't know what the how to convert it either. I'm gonna have to find that out. But it's perfect, bro. Like absolutely perfect. So definitely appreciate days like this because
for sure.
In Texas, Mama's got a gun. She knows like you'll get all 4 seasons in one day. So,
oh really?
But yeah, it's been nice. She said Pat always on vacation. Because I took that one last month.
Oh yeah.
I might take another one in December. Mama's got a gun. I save my vacation for the end of the year. Healthy. I just
nice.
Well, I normally take a week off around my birthday, and then so I get like 3 weeks. So I normally I don't know. I like using mine late in the year.
Yeah,
that's me
that's
personally.
a great idea.
It's real nice. But absolutely, man. So, man, what's been going on, dude? What have you been seeing in the Twitter world, Twitter sphere?
Oh man. So last night I was very positive heading into my Twitter feed, looking in all these lovely people posting all this lovely positive things, and then I seen one tweet from some guy talking about relationships with followers, and I didn't really know what it was. I think it was a retweet from somebody, and I clicked on the link, and it went to a video of a pretty well-known streamer, I guess. Well, I guess not that well-known. I have no idea who he is, but talking about how he doesn't want to have any relationships with his followers. And the reason he doesn't want any relationships with his followers is because feels that he's on a level above the average person, so they can't even compete on his level. Man. Is what I got from the video anyway.
Yeah, 1,000%. 1,000%. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Like Healthy said, this video is absolutely nuts. They're having some type of Q&A type deal at TwitchCon, and I'm just gonna play the clip real quick. Y'all let me. Mama's got a gun, binge. Y'all let me know y'all can hear it, okay?
When I look for streamers that I want to relate to them. I want them to be witty. I want them to be cool. I want them to have that unique aspect that all of us strive to have. But I need there to be a little bit of a relationship because I don't want to talk to a fucking wall.
Okay, but well, part of the thing for me is I specifically don't want my viewers to have any kind of relationship with me. Fair. So like that's like it kind of works out, right? Yeah. I'm kind of like I'm hitting my goal, but
No, you totally are.
And as weird as that sounds, and it's like. It's kind of like low-key, like God complex kind of thing, is I don't feel like many of my viewers should relate themselves to me because, and this is like super like kind of like kind of weird, is like I do think of myself as better than, or not better, but like bigger.
This is going sideways.
There's no good way to say this. I think of myself as like above the average person, so I don't feel like many people could relate to me. As like bad as that sounds, I know, but like that's just.
Did y'all hear that bull job? Hey man, like in my McGregor voice, who the is that guy? Like
that's what I was gonna post on Twitter. I was gonna post like a picture of like him looking over at the mic.
Like... Yo, what in the world?
Man,
come on, man. What in the world?
But like, I don't even know where he came up with that. Like, he's so egotistical with his comment on it because she's talking about relationships and how she wants to have like an actual experience with people. Like, she goes into other people's streams, and he comes out saying, "I don't even want a relationship with people. Right? I don't want to talk to people, do whatever. I'm better and bigger than everybody else." I think that's what he was trying to say, and then he kind of switched up his words, which were even worse. But like, like I don't know why he even talked about that. Right? Instead of answering her question, he kind of went off into what his opinion was on it. And yeah, I don't know, man. That just it's the first time I've ever got like mad watching a video on Twitter.
Like, what? I'm just, like you said, he easily could have, even if he felt that way, he could have easily not answered that like that. Like, he could have just, said, like, answer the question, but from
exactly
a streamer that pays attention to the community's perspective. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, somebody that is interactive, stuff like that. But I mean, like, how deluded are you?
For sure.
And when you see something like that, it's so like appalling and weird, especially when you're not like that. It's hard to understand how somebody could be like that.
Yeah.
But to think that you're better than like forget streaming, to think that you're better than anyone is such a losing mindset. And even if he thinks he's winning now, like you cannot win. Like, you cannot sustain that. Like, that type of stuff just doesn't work. That's just not how it works. And for him to feel like that, that's just, and especially because he's like, this is gonna sound bad,
He knew he wanted to bring it up. Yeah, it kind of sounded like he knew what he was talking about.
Hey, hold on, man. Zydo, man. Salute, bro. Appreciate that 3-month resub, brother. What's up, Zydo?
Man, Simon just dropped a sub for me today. Thank you so much, Simon.
Man, appreciate that, man. Dude, really appreciate that. How you doing, Simon?
But like, and I go back to like thinking about like maybe like somebody like Gary Vee or like Conor McGregor, where they're talking about how good they are with the things that they do, right? They're really well experienced. I think lots of times they basically compare themselves to being the best of their profession, right? If you want to go and compare yourself to that, that's fine, right? But when you go and you start saying, I don't want even other people to relate to me because I'm just so much better than the average person, where do you get off, man? Like, I'm surprised somebody didn't walk up there and give him a slap to the mouth. Like, what are you talking about? Better than the average person. That's like the most ignorant, condescending thing you can say. And he was like saying, oh, I'm bigger and better than everybody else. And then he's like, the one guy's like, oh, this is kind of going sideways. You can kind of... And then he's like, oh, I know that sounds bad. Let me change my words for a second. I just find that, in my opinion, I'm kind of better than the average person. So I don't really want them to like, I don't want to even talk to them or deal with them.
Dude, I like, honestly, it looks like some type of like parody or some type of like, you know what I mean? Like, like surely this is a joke of some sort, right? Like some type of prank.
You would think so, yeah.
But yeah, he was serious as a heart attack.
God, man.
Like I like how you say that, and the reality is, if you like his community is literally like the last thing, like that's his last priority, right?
Yeah.
And like when you don't put the community first, like whether it's you put the revenue first, right? Like you put the money first. If you put the fame like first, like if you put anything first before that community, as far as streaming, it's not a good business plan.
Not at all.
Because when you don't get that, money, or when you don't get that fame or whatever in the time frame that you think that you're going to get it in, that's when you get discouraged. That's when you get, that's when you take it to Twitter and, oh, so-and-so this and so-and-so that. And that's one of the many reasons why putting your community first is so important. Also, it's just the right thing to do. Like, listen here, idiot. Like, you're not anything without those folks that are watching you. Like,
exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
Like, you're nothing. Yeah. So those people that you think you're better than, like, you wouldn't have a stream if it wasn't for them.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's interesting that Mama's Got a Gun brought this up about his panels, because I was thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe he's just one of those streamers where he just likes to go and play his games. Like, he's not a guy who really like goes and talks to his chats, has like a big relationship with them. Maybe he just likes going and playing video games, right? Maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe he's just taken out of like context. Then I go and I look into this dude's panels. And it gets worse. Okay, so the info in his thing, like what he's talking about, it's like, okay, for a question, I'm guessing his name is Michael, because it's like, can I call you Michael? And the answer is no. You can call me Mr. Dust or Mr. Streamer. How old are you? 21. Why are you playing the game in that language? It's faster. Do you do giveaways? Leave my channel. And then it goes into subscriptions. You can use my emotes. That's it. No sub games, no sub Discord, no movie nights. I don't want to play games with you. I don't want to hang out with you on Discord. Leave me alone. And just to kind of like make sure everybody like kind of gets this, it's like in all caps. Like he's clearly trying to get the message across that he did not want to do that at all. Right? Like I don't understand it. Like, why be that ignorant if you're kind of like a little more reserved and you don't want to go and put up with that, right? Because I think he's a bigger channel. Like I think he has, what is it here, 10,000 followers. If you don't want to put up with that, completely, I can understand that, right? I shouldn't say I understand it because I've never felt that. Felt that many followers and had to go and deal with that much clout and stuff before. But there's probably a little better way you can go and approach that instead of just being ignorant to people.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
I think you can handle that a little, just a little bit better.
Just a little bit.
That's a hair. But Mama's Gotta Go made a good point. She said in the chat, she said, even like the big streamers or whatever, like don't say that, right? You know, like so somebody with 1 million followers doesn't feel like that. As you would say, as you said, like where do you get off? Like being, having 11, 10K followers and think that you're better than anyone. I'm super curious. Like, look, I'm like, perspective is everything. Like, I'm super curious to see, I don't know, like, see his channel in a year or 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not right, man. Like you said, there's ways to go about it. If you're a reserved person, introverted, whatever, like, you can still stream without belittling people.
100%. Yeah, like I don't understand why it has to come to that, right? And it wasn't even like he personally attacked anybody.
Right.
It was just he was stating that he's better than everybody, and I don't know where you can get off with that, right? It always comes back, like even for me, like my dad always used to tell me and my brother, there's always somebody smarter, bigger, stronger than you, right?
1,000. Right.
And it wasn't like a point where that was like, oh, me and my brother just have to keep our mouths shut about it. It was more of a thing like to just go, and I guess always in the way mom and dad taught us was just treat people with respect, right? No matter how they act or whatever, give them the opportunity to prove themselves, right? Don't ever go and look down on anybody. Kind of help people up. It was kind of the way I was raised anyway. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know what happened to this dude.
Yeah. Something.
Yeah.
Something went wrong. Like the whole thing is, right, it's just like you said, man, the way it's humility. Like what's super fascinating and healthy is that, like, when I watch you stream or Mom's Got a Gun or Losi Dosi, Miss TNA, like all these binge. What's super interesting that I've been thinking about lately, bro, is just that, I watch some of the bigger streamers, right? And they, like, look, when your chat's going absolutely nuts, I mean, you can only do so much, right? But even when you're, like, getting there, when you start to have, maybe 20 or 30 people talking to your chat, when I see these type of people that value the community, how they handle stuff, like, it's really interesting because I'm just like, man, like, I see streamers, man, huge streamers, like, that don't pay any attention to anything. Like, and it's just like, I see them and, like, people will reach out to them and say, hey, appreciate you helping me go through this by, me watching your stream, by you streaming, like, stuff like that. I'm just like, right on. But when I see somebody, like, slightly salty, I'm just like, man, if this person that doesn't pay any attention to anything gets, you know, people that say, thanks for helping me go through X, Y, or Z, then man, wait till like Salty becomes a partner. Like, till, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a long-winded way of saying it, but I hope that my point was clear there. Like, somebody that does value the community so much, it's just like, man, when I see y'all stream, I'm just like, man, when they get there, man, they're gonna be able, man, just to help out so many people.
He's gonna be huge. He's gonna be absolutely huge. I give it like 6 months. Like, I haven't checked in 100% like what he's at right now, but I can guarantee you it's not gonna take him long to get to where he's going, right? People are just genuinely brought to that and connect with him, right? Like, he has such a positive attitude. It was the exact same thing like when he raided. He's just going nuts.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It is hilarious.
I love that about him. Yeah, he's just under 1,000 followers. Like, he's doing fantastic for himself. And I don't think he's been streaming that long.
No, he hasn't been streaming that long.
Like, he's doing fantastic for himself.
1,000%, bro. And it's like, man, we talked about it before. It's like when, for those of y'all that don't know, there's a streamer named, was it Ivan GTV?
Yeah.
So there's a streamer named Ivan GTV. Healthy told me about him, and he's like, man, you gotta check this guy out. Every time I see him, it's really positive. So I went to go check this dude out, and like literally within 2 minutes, because this stream was like blowing up, I'm just like, I get it. It's because he literally puts his community before anything. Like, before anything. Like, all these streamers that don't want to play with like little kids and stuff, he was playing with all of them. Like, that's the community, dude. You're playing Fortnite. It's just smart, and it's just the right thing to do. You know, like, Salty puts his community first. That Salty puts in so much work, like, on Discord, and like, it's nuts. He sends people emails. He sends people messages on Twitch, like, you know, whispers or whatever. It's puts in the work, man. And it's so all his success is absolutely deserved, man. And it's just crazy because like even somebody like him, when he does become whatever partner or something like that, people are, you know, will still say whatever, might hate on him. It's just like, man, you don't know. Like, the dude was was putting in work. It's documented. Absolutely documented.
Both of them have put extreme amounts of work in. Like, Ivan was streaming all the time during the summer, right? Because he had time off of school, so he was going and putting in every day. He was going and streaming pretty much, right? Slightly Salty is bouncing. Like, they both have Discord channels that they go and talk on and they communicate with, right? Like, they've done absolutely fantastic. And that was the thing, right? It led down to two common things that we've already covered, right? They're genuinely positive and they like connecting with people, and they put in a ridiculous amount of work because they enjoy what they're doing. Right? Like, Ivan's already got merch put out there. People are buying. Like,
he's doing YouTube videos now.
It's crazy. I never even seen that.
He's putting out a bunch of videos, bro, because I keep getting notifications for him.
Like, how crazy is that? He's doing fantastic for himself, but because he's going and putting in the work, and because he's making that effort, he's putting in that effort for that personal relationship.
Ooh. Say it one more time.
Because he's putting in that effort for that personal relationship.
Facts, man. That's absolutely facts.
And that's the thing. I don't want to dwell too much on this guy and that Twitch thing, but I found that question that the girl had asked before, or kind of like that statement she was making about personal relationships. I loved it. I 100% agreed with it. So if anybody knows that girl who made that comment, give her a high five. Tell her she's doing awesome for herself. Because, like, she hit the nail on the head, right? Talking about how she would rather have like a personal relationship with somebody rather than talking to a wall, right? You don't want to have like a robot conversation with somebody. you'd want them to ask you how their day was, or make like a common relationship based on similar interests or something like that, or whether it's movies, books, games, whatever, right? Like just talk to people, right? It's actually not that hard. People are pretty open on this app, right?
Man, you ain't lying, bro.
Like,
you ain't lying. Like, people will come in there and tell you their whole life story, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, 1,000%. Like you said, it's not. And like you said, the reason why those type of people can put in all that work, because they absolutely love it. Like, you can't put in that type of work. Like, just FYI, you know, like when you're working so many hours a day, and then you have, because I know he has a family, and when you're when you have that going on, right, your base, right, and then you're the highest priority, right, and then also your stuff that you want to do, like streaming, and putting all the work that he's doing with the streaming. You can't do that. You can't sustain that unless you're absolutely obsessed with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can't.
For sure. And I'm glad you brought up the priorities, because I think there was a tweet he had tweeted out before about he doesn't turn on his stream until his son has gone to bed. Right? And I love that. I love that he's got his priorities together too, right? Like, he's making sure that his family's being taken care of, and then he's going to go and put in the work after that, right? Like, he's just like, the dude's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I respect it, man.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do nothing but respect it.
Yeah.
I talked about it before. I'll mention it again. Like, I was, I work 12 hours a day. I was in a relationship, but I was like, man, I want to stream, and just time wise, instead of, keeping something on a string, I was like, respectfully, we need to end it, because there's just the time wise, I'm just not gonna have the time. So that's not fair to you. So, like, it's all about, where you're at, your priorities, whatever. I wasn't married or anything, you know what I mean? And I just did what was the best option for me. Everybody, like, y'all, self-awareness is probably what we should have said at the start, right? But self-awareness is the key. That's the reason why, like, if you know yourself, if you're a bad multitasker, if you're a bad, this or that, like, if you procrastinate a lot, that you need to do this on this day, and you do not do it. You just don't do it, and you, instead of doing it, you put more effort into not doing it than you put into doing it. Like, you put more effort into figuring out how you can avoid doing this today, so you can push it to tomorrow. And it's like, man, if you would have put that effort in it, you could have got whatever it is done.
Exactly.
Like, and it's just, that applies to absolutely everything. So if you have that self-awareness, you know yourself, you know all that you can handle. Like, if you don't want to stream 5 days a week, but you think you need to stream 5 days a week to make it big or whatever, like, but like, mentally, like, you can't sustain that, and you do it, like, you're gonna taper off. Like, you're not gonna, like you said, you're just not gonna make it. Like, not long term. You probably do it for a few weeks. You have to know yourself, man. Like, pushing yourself is one thing, but knowing that this is something that you're probably not gonna want to handle. And then we see, when somebody does do that, that's when we see the tweet that they're burnt out. That, I'm gonna stop streaming for a while because, community this and just like that. It's just like, man, slow down. Like, Salty streams 3 days a week.
Yeah.
It's killing it.
Oh, exactly.
Like, as long as you have, okay, I'm gonna stream this day, that day, and if you can't make a set schedule, that's cool. Just let the community know. Like, they'll be fine. But it doesn't matter if you stream 4 or 5 days a week or if you stream 3 days a week. Just because you stream 3 days a week. I know Losi streams like on the weekend. Like Losi streams like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, killing it. Like it doesn't matter. You just gotta do.
Exactly.
You gotta do something.
Yep. And make sure you're okay with that. And like if you're not happy with what you're doing, or you're upset at your schedule, like, oh, I'm streaming too much, I'm not getting enough sleep, or I'm not getting my studying in enough for my school, I'm going to fail this class, then change it, right? Nobody's blaming you. Nobody's saying, oh, Lozi's dumb because he's only streaming on the weekends, right?
Yeah.
And even if they do, who cares? Those are prime times to go and stream, right? Maybe during the week, late at night, like people watch or whatever, but the weekends, man, all the kids are off school, right? So those are the prime times to go and hit it. But like, you got to do what's good for you at the end of the day, right? And what fits you.
Like the great thing about Twitch, right, is that it's like people are always awake somewhere, right?
Yes.
Like I've seen that on Twitter too. Well, I get off at midnight, and all the people I talk to on Twitter, they're awake during the day. They're not gonna be like online. They can't watch me when I'm streaming. Like, cool. But there's another huge community that will be able to like watch your stream. Like there's like there are night owls. There are people that like to stay up like late. Like I'll be
100%.
I'll be on vacation this week. I'll be staying up super late. Eventually if I make it whatever, I'll probably start my stream 8 or 9 and go, who knows, like 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Like that'll work for me. I know myself. And but there's my late Saturday streams. Like there's people everywhere. So
for sure,
we have to eliminate excuses. We absolutely have to eliminate excuses. Like if you're wanting to stream, go ahead.
No, keep going.
If you're wanting to stream and you're not doing it because you don't have the proper equipment, which is a dumb term. Like if you have a console you want to stream, like set up, like make a Twitch account and stream. Right? Like if you want to get a PlayStation camera if you want it and stream, you've already got it there. You've got something there. And especially if you're on the fence about it, because then you can get your feet wet and see if it's something you'd even like to do. Streaming isn't for everybody.
No, exactly. Right? At least give it a shot and try it.
Yeah, if that's what you want to do. But, so many people are just trying to find excuses why not to do stuff. And it's just like, I love, man, like you and Losi and Asari and Mama's Got a Gun. Like, F that, man. You got a console, stream. There's no excuse not to do it. All right, you got a console connection, set up an account. Let's get it.
And I'm glad you brought up like people in different time zones or like night owls and stuff, because that kind of brings up like when we had Seti on the podcast, right? He would go and test out different times with his podcast, and then he would go and focus in on, okay, well, if I'm going to go and stream from this time, how am I going to go and market it so I can hit these people so they know I'm going to be streaming at this time? Right?
So smart.
And it's so smart, man. It's not, and it comes back to like taking your Twitch channel like a business kind of, right? It's not about just going and turning on the camera and hoping some people, well, I guess it sometimes is, right? But if you want to go and take it to that next level, you got to kind of put in a little more work with it, right?
1,000.
But
that's for sure, bro. Like that's exactly what it is, man. That was, I'm glad you brought that up. That's so smart for sure. And like if you like him, if you have that flexibility where you can pick, choose different times of streaming, to see what be, work best for you, what the community seems to enjoy the most, like test it out. Especially if you're like off on the weekends, you're gonna stream sometime during the weekend. You have that flexibility during the day. Like I love how Losi does it sometimes too. He might do a morning stream, turn around, do an evening stream, stuff like that. Like that's fire. I like when y'all do that. That's cool. I did the morning stream once. kind of on a technicality. It wasn't even like I really planned it, but it was just. But I tested it out, and I was like, "Yeah, this isn't for me."
Like,
it's not
that time you like stayed up till like 10 o'clock in the morning. Was that the one you were talking about? Yeah, I remember that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I was up like 10 o'clock in the morning. Sunday morning. So I streamed that Saturday night, and I was like, it was funny, bro. I got done. I'm like, looking, the sun is out. I'm just like, I don't like this. Like, this morning stream isn't my deal. I'm definitely a late night streamer, man. But, hey, it's all good. Whatever you want to do, whatever works for you, man. There's always people that are available. Like, don't say that, oh, nobody can see me if I stream at that time. That's a lie. I don't care what time it is. There is not a single time during the day that there aren't people on Twitch.
Yeah.
Facts.
Exactly. But then it comes down to how are you going to reach them, right?
Oof.
How are you going to market your brand to get out there to hit those people, to make it appealing for them to come in, and then not even to come in, but then to stay there too, right?
Yeah. That's true. That's true, man. That's it. That's it. Like I said, if whatever you stream super, super, super late night, and the people that you talk to on Twitter, don't have that type of schedule, man. Like the UK, like you'll be getting people from the UK. Like the UK might be your biggest community. Well, you got to market to the UK then. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
While also remaining, authentic with yourself.
Yeah.
But
for sure,
there's just not, as far as just not doing it and finding a reason not to do it. It's just not good, man. That's just poor excuses and like make a way.
Yep.
Like do an IRL stream.
Exactly.
With your phone.
Change it up.
Yeah.
The other night I went and I did like an IRL stream where I went and like was watching like a scary show on Netflix. I ended up passing out. The stream went on, and there's like this one person messaging me like, "Oh man, did you fall asleep?" It's like I can hear you snoring in the background.
Yeah.
And the stream's still going or whatever, but like now I know that's probably not a thing I want to keep doing.
Yeah.
Doing an IRL stream, just watching Netflix where I pass out, wake up, and then close off the stream, right?
Right. That's funny, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's something I would do. Just pass out.
Yeah. Oh, man. But no, like, coming back to this whole Discord thing, why don't I focus on the positives? Like, what have you heard that's good about this TwitchCon this year? Like, have you heard anything or seen anything on Twitter that you've liked?
Dude, I heard it was super lit, bro. That clip is just like one clip, right? But as far as the collective, what I've been hearing, that it was a lot of fun. There were a lot of streamers there. People got to meet them. I've heard a lot of good things about it, dude.
Yeah. No, it's been awesome. I've been seeing a bunch of pictures about people having just like a blast with it. And even like people from that streamer meetup that I went, there's like 3 of them that went down there and they had a blast with it. They're still having a blast. I think today's the last day that they got to come back for. But no, they went down there. They're meeting people, networking, going and playing games, going to like, I think they have like some cosplay contests and stuff down there. It sounds like a fantastic time.
Cosplay contest?
Yeah, like,
would you ever do that?
I think I was thinking about it, man. Like, get like a Spider-Man costume or something like that.
Would you do it? Like, would you do it? Be honest.
So. I think I'd do that. I gotta learn how to do a backflip though, because if I can do that, then that's perfect for it.
Have you ever tried it?
I have not tried to do it. I gotta learn how. I'm probably gonna have to like a mattress or whatever on the ground so I don't hurt myself.
Dude, Elastic Panda, man. Salute, man. Appreciate that sub, bro. Appreciate you, man.
And
that's my brother, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. Hey, Hill. I got you, brother. I got you after the podcast, man. I'll send you a link. Yeah. Heck yeah. Dude, would you do it? Because like if you're willing to go dress up in a Spider-Man costume, like I don't know, man. Like,
I don't think like the whole time. Like I think for one day it'd be cool walking around taking pictures with people and stuff. Like I seen the one guy do it from that thing. Like he had like the new Spider-Man costume from like the actual PS4 game.
Yeah.
Like that white one with like the big white spider on the front.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had like a blast with it.
Dude.
I think it'd be cool, man.
I'd like to see I'd like to see you do it. Would you would you feel like would you do it without the mask too? Like would you take your mask off and still be walking around?
I probably would. Who cares? I don't think it's like a very judgmental
because of where
atmosphere.
it's at, right? Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
I think it'd be cool, man.
Gotcha.
I don't think it would be bad.
I think it'd be dope if you did. I was just curious if you'd actually do it.
I don't see any problem with it. I can't see why not.
Right on.
But yeah, I think TwitchCon next year is definitely gonna have to happen though. I think it has to happen. I'm sold on it. I gotta go.
What? Are you gonna go, bro?
Right. It's happening. TwitchCon 2019. You've heard it here first, folks. It's happening.
Health is locked in, man. Y'all hear that? My boy's locked in. I think, Los and I, we were talking about it.
Yeah,
we were talking about it too.
Today.
And hey, it sounds like it's lit. Losu, man, we going to TwitchCon next year? I don't know, man. I don't know. What y'all think? EP, you going to TwitchCon next year? I heard the lines are like 5 hours long.
Oh, probably. I've heard like there's that, and then the parties are pretty sick too. Like, everybody's pretty cool there, man. Like, I gotta tell you some stories after the podcast.
Yeah, I heard some stuff too. I heard them parties are fire. Hey, this is what we gotta do, man. We gotta go to TwitchCon and we gotta get a doggone Airbnb.
There we go.
Hey,
heck yeah, man.
Get one of them old Airbnbs.
Yeah.
Let's get it. It's in LA, right?
I think so. And I think I've already talked to Simon. I'm not sure if he's still here or not. Simon's down for it.
Oh, dude, that's fire. So we got what? We got 4. That's 4 people already.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
It'd be fun. Like it'd be a lot of fun, man. And listen, like I'd be fine. Like I'm a patient person. I can sit in line for 5 hours. You know, as long as I got a cup of that old hen dog. Hey, I'm good, man. Losi knows what I'm talking about. You said I will be at TwitchCon 2019.
Let's go.
10,000%.
I mean, like I think that's gotta happen.
Shoot, man, I guess we in there, man.
Man.
I guess we in there, man. I guess I'm going.
Nice.
I mean, like all my people are going. I gotta go. Like it'll be.
That's
I
awesome.
gotta go.
Yeah. There we go.
TwitchCon 2019 confirmed.
Have a little like Twitch mindset boost. We'll do a podcast live there.
Hey, how much are the booths, bro? We got to buy Brent a booth.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that'd be lit, man. All right, we got to do a bunch of research, bro. If that's
cool,
a thing, like if getting a booth is a thing,
how cool would that be?
We'll have to go half on that and get a booth. That'd be awesome, bro. Like that'd be so much fun.
That'd be so sweet.
I saw a tweet on Twitter. Oh, this is before the TwitchCon. They were like, somebody said, "Hey, if you don't recognize, somebody doesn't recognize you at TwitchCon, but you recognize the person, like don't be scared to go up to them because like there's a lot going on. People might not notice you at first." And I was like, man, that's a great point, right? That's absolutely a great point. And
for sure.
I'm like, man, hey, if they don't notice old Pat, I mean, if they don't notice me.
Yeah.
Like, I think I might be one of the few, like humbly, like one of the few that So it'd be pretty hard. Like if somebody actually sees me to say that they didn't know it was me. Right? I'm pretty sure, like, unless somebody's doing a cosplay, I'm probably gonna be the only one there in a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
You know, I can't, man. You got me hyped, man.
You never know. Maybe that imposter will show up. You know, that guy who made the second channel. Maybe he'll show up in a cowboy hat. You guys will meet like face to face.
Oh, dude, you and Zato were the ones that told me about that, right?
Yeah.
Dude, so we had Zato on the podcast a few episodes ago, and all three of us, we were talking in Discord. Who mentioned it first? It was you?
I think so. I think I seen it because I was searching up your name the one day, and it was like YourFavTexan 2 with your same logo on it. No streams have been done with it yet. But yeah, I laughed pretty hard at that. That was pretty funny.
I was like, stop playing, man.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah. I was like, dude, check it out. And I went and looked it up. I was like, man, what in the world?
Yeah.
I think it was Rooster, bro. Little Rooster, you making accounts. Like, you making accounts, bro? Golly. That's what he must be doing during the daytime. That's funny, man.
Yeah.
Mama's got guns said, wait, Tex got an imposter?
Oh, man.
I don't know, but somebody made an account, with my name.
Yeah.
Ooh,
oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's funny, man. Like
it is.
You watch, bro. Like, before you know it, you're going to see somebody on Twitter. Their name's going to be That Healthy Kid 2.
Yeah,
They're going to have your pictures up and everything.
Yeah. No, I can't see it.
Dude, I saw that the other day, man. Castro, a FIFA streamer. I watched somebody was impersonating him, like making fake making fake Twitter accounts, and then like DMing people saying that they want a giveaway, and just to send them their information, like this huge scam, bro.
Man,
like people are wild, dude.
They're crazy. They're absolutely crazy. But no, man, I'm pumped for this TwitchCon. I was talking to Lozy today about it.
Yeah,
I'm pumped for it. I think it's gonna be awesome, and then like meeting everybody in real life too.
Yeah, like
going out and hanging out with them, and then like meeting other people.
Yeah, it'll be fun, bro. Like especially regardless of happens when we're there, just like meeting up with y'all and stuff would be fire, man.
Oh, exactly.
Oh my gosh, he actually has your full info at the top too. I just went and looked. Oh, man. I wonder when he's gonna put out his first stream, man. You know what? I gotta turn my notifications on for him.
Yeah,
I gotta turn my notifications on for him. What if we just like ran a rerun of my stream? Dude, that would be hilarious. That would be gold.
Yeah,
I might sub to him if he did it.
Maybe he took your spot at TwitchCon this year. Maybe there's people walking around with like pictures of old Pat.
You're right.
Yeah,
that'd be fire, man. Oh my gosh, that'd be fire. Mama's got a gun. I'm definitely gonna have to get what she. Dude, we gotta get Mama's got a gun. She hooks up those shirts, man. We gotta get some shirts made. Awesome. Rock them shirts up there. Cool. That'd be fire. That'd be
sweet.
When you gonna get that merch going? You gonna get some merch? Yeah.
Oh man, not for a while.
Same, man. That's how I feel too. That's how I feel too. I'm like, I don't even, it's weird, man. And I'll say it here, like, I want to do it, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't want to put that stuff out too early. But like the thing about it is, like, it's not even Losi. He mentioned it. A couple other people mentioned it. Like, man, you gotta come out with them little Roost shirts. I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, that sounds fire, man. Whoa. I just don't want to put that stuff out too early. I don't know, man. I'm all about giving to the. Maybe I'll just get the shirts made and just give them out for free. I could do that. rather than I don't know,
maybe
man.
like
the whole
subscription thing or something
yeah,
like
the
that.
whole I don't know. I just feel like the whole taken thing. I just don't feel like I've done like enough. I've been here long enough to actually charge people for buying shirts.
Well, it all comes down to that jab, right hook, right?
1000%. That's the thing too. That's the thing too. Like when you provide value, like there's nothing wrong with throwing that hook.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
100%.
That's true too. Yeah,
100%.
yes. Let me make them shirts. Oh, I know. No.
Oh man, that would be something, eh? Having like the Twitch mindset.
Dude, that'd be
Shirts.
fire, man. I'm like, that'd be tough. It's two, like a Twitch mindset shirt and then a Lil Roost shirt. Like, I don't know, man. What would y'all want to see on the Lil Roost shirt?
You know, like people love talking to Little Roost, so they'll just take those shirts anyway, right? Like,
yes. People love talking to Lil Roost, man. All night long. No. I think Lil Roost doing a salute, man, would be tough. I think that would be a cool shirt. And then it could just say twitch.tv/YourFavTexan on the back. EP, my boy EP, he's got his shirt out. Hey, I saw that on your Twitter profile, man, that your shirt you got out, EP. Is that to the public or you just got it? Either way, it's fire, man.
I haven't seen the shirt yet. I gotta look it up after the stream and see what's up.
Pat, we can get you some camo ones.
Ooh, there you go.
Fire. That would be fire. Oh, it'd be in October too, which like, ooh, that would be sick.
That would be, man.
That would be sick.
That would be pretty cool.
I'm gonna have to take it to the community, see how everybody else feels. I don't know. We'll see. I do think it would be fun though.
I think that's a great idea. Ask the community about it. Put out some tweets or like a thing on Instagram about it too.
Yeah, like a poll.
Run some polls.
Yeah,
see what's up.
For sure.
Yeah,
definitely. Like that is true. Yeah, I'll just give like the first like X amount away. That's just like smart.
Good point.
Like,
yeah.
I'll do that. Mama's got a gun. Yeah, I'm gonna get with you. Mama's got a gun. We gotta get something going. My boy, hey, my boy EP, man, Panda. His logo is fire. You seen his new logo?
I think I have.
Dude, it's dope, man. It is dope. My boy.
It is. Yeah, I've seen it.
My boy Prime, man, the one who did mine, he hooked him up. It's lit, bro.
That's awesome.
It's lit.
That is awesome. He did a fantastic job.
Yeah. Yeah, anybody can get one. Check out your Streamlabs OBS. They have a merch shop on there. We can add whatever image, shirts, and cups. Yeah, I know Streamlabs has one. I'm gonna get. Mom's got a gun. She gave me the rundown on that whole thing, though. I'm gonna get with her on that. But okay, yeah, okay, y'all. All right, we're gonna. I don't know what the time frame is gonna be. We're gonna get some of that stuff going, and then all my friends and stuff. I'll just send y'all some shirts, and y'all can wear them.
That works out pretty good too, right? Like she's right in Texas, so like the whole shipping with everything.
Yeah, that should be pretty
awesome.
easy.
Like,
yeah, she's just a few hours away from me.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I could probably get them jokers the same day. Once she sits,
that's perfect.
Next day or something. Absolutely right through end of November is a great time. Well, you know what? Like, I'm off this week. Mom's got to go. I'm definitely gonna do some working on that thing. I don't know. Oh, I guess since it's getting cold outside, a long sleeve shirt might be good.
Yeah, those would be pretty cool.
Good. Like this, like a shirt like this will be tough, but I don't know how that works with the whole. As far as if you can put your logo on a different, like example, like this is a Mossy Oak shirt. I don't know if you could put your logo on a Mossy Oak shirt, but if you could, like a camo shirt like this for the winter time, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Or even have you ever thought about like doing like one with just like salute written across it?
Yeah, that too. Like the emote.
That'd be cool. Yeah, exactly.
That'd be tough, man. People.
Exactly.
I love that emote personally, and people seem to like it too. I really love that emote.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, I love that emote.
It's awesome. I would definitely just come up with a couple ideas and see what Twitter and stuff say about it.
Yeah, heck yeah. There's so many different directions we can go with it.
Oh, tons, man.
1,000, man. Salute. Heck yeah, man.
Oh man,
what's going on, EP? How you doing, brother?
Mossy Oak shirt.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, we in there, Healthy. She said I cannot put Mossy Oak on a shirt, which is not what I was wanting, but I can put your work on a Mossy Oak shirt if that makes sense. Oh, bro, it's gonna be tough.
Ooh.
That's cool. We in there, man.
That's what's up. That is what's up, man. That's sweet. That's awesome. But yeah, as far as the podcast has gone tonight, does anybody have any questions or comments about what we've talked about? Whether it's this, I don't know what even to call him. This gentleman at Twitch and his comments about building a personal relationship, or all the way to Mama's Got a Gun. If anybody wants t-shirts, 10 out of 10, do recommend.
Oh, her work is amazing.
Look up some of her work. I've seen it on Twitter. It is fantastic. Healthy Kid approved.
Hey, that's a stamp right there. Healthy Kid approved. Mm-hmm. I believe she has an Etsy store too. I believe. I have a company that can embroider beanies, sock caps if need be as well.
Oh, that's cool. She got lots on the go.
Oh, she's the plug.
Cool, man.
Appreciate y'all. That's all love. Hey, you do good work. You definitely deserve it.
Exactly.
Man, listen, man. You ever had red velvet cake?
Red velvet. I think maybe once, twice. Not a ton.
I'm itching to get out. I'm itching to get some of this red velvet cake. I'm gonna save it for the stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got that red velvet. Mama's Got a Gun. I got it. I got it. It's here.
Ooh. Healthy, I can ship to Canada as well. I know how much shipping is. I send to a girl up there regularly. Ooh. Hey. Interesting.
Hold up.
I don't know. I honestly, I've been kind of talking, Twitch hasn't been my biggest thing on the go. Mm-hmm. I definitely haven't been putting enough time in as I would love to. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. I think before I put out merchandise, I think I definitely need to get a little bit bigger, make that personal brand a little more. But
oh my gosh, well, I hear you, man. Definitely though, I do feel example, you did that giveaway a while back, which is and giveaways are so interesting, right? We could actually that's another podcast in itself. But
yeah, oh yeah.
We'll have to mark that maybe for next week. But giveaways are so interesting because the way how you handle a giveaway is really important, because you want to do your best to try to deter people from just trying to follow you for a giveaway.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting one, man. But we definitely have to talk about the whole giveaway thing for sure.
I think for sure, with what I do with that is I just wait until I hit a certain goal. I'll go and tweet it out. Maybe once in a while. I don't like going out and tweeting it out before I hit it, because once I hit it, then I go and put a tweet out, and then I'll mark down everybody who follows me after that, and then they're not going to be into the giveaway. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I go and generate their name or pick their name, then they can't be put into it. And I make that pretty clear with my tweets and when I'm doing the giveaway.
Yeah.
Just so nobody gets offended, nobody gets mad. If you want to go unfollow me after that, okay, you can go and do that. I don't really care that much, right? Like, that's just the thing. Because I did the first giveaway I did, people just, like, there was, at least like 10 or 15 people that followed me and then just unfollowed me right after. Right? And it's like, you can't do that, like just snaking your way in there. That's not the way this works.
Really? They unfollowed you?
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like, I'm trying to think what my first giveaway was. Maybe some like $20 Steam gift cards or whatever. Yeah, people went crazy for that. It was, yeah.
Which is cool, man. Like, if you're able to do it, like, giveaways are super, like, and people, like, there's the people that are really like you and stuff like that, man. It doesn't even have to be like if you can't afford to get a gift card or something like that, you know, like, people that really like you can send them heck, I don't know, you can send them something of yours that they might like to have. That would be cool, right? You know, like, yeah, you know, mom's got a gun, you know, she's great making shirts or something. Like, she could send somebody, you know, a shirt. I'm just throwing stuff out there, but, you know, we all kind of have our stuff. I know Salty said he's a cabinet maker, I think.
Oh, okay.
Don't quote me on that. Yeah. He makes something. I want to say he's like a cabinet maker. Like, he might be able to send somebody a cabinet or something. It's just, you know, you don't have to, if you're not able to, you know, financially, you know, do a gift card or something like that. There are other ways.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's kind of something I want to kind of go into another podcast on, but just kind of making your giveaway a little more genuine than going in and talking about whatever else. Going and dropping gift cards or whatever, right? Make it a little more different, a little more entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. But yeah, oh man, I really enjoyed this podcast. This was good, man. I was fired up last night, wanted to talk about this. I was like,
but hey, man, y'all want to hear that audio one more time? Here y'all
exactly.
Hold on.
When I look for streamers that I want to relate to them. I want them to be witty. I want them to be cool. I want them to have that unique aspect that all of us strive to have. But I need there to be a little bit of a relationship because I don't want to talk to a fucking wall.
Okay, but well, part of the thing for me is I specifically don't want my viewers to have any kind of relationship with me. Fair. So like that's like it kind of works out, right? Yeah. I'm kind of like I'm hitting my goal, but
no, you totally are.
And as weird as that sounds, and it's like it's kind of like low key like God complex kind of thing. Is I don't feel like many of my viewers should relate themselves to me because, and this is like super like kind of like kind of weird. Is like I do think of myself as better than. Or not better, but like bigger.
This is going sideways.
There's no good way to say this. I think of myself as like above the average person, so I don't feel like many people could relate to me. As like bad as that sounds, I know.
Oh man. My goodness, man. I don't know. The arrogance. God, I love her saying she doesn't want to talk to a wall.
Oh man, and like that girl is like the best. Like she's so straightforward with it and like confident and knows what she wants to talk about. You know what I mean? And then this guy just comes out of left field with that. I was like, man, but
boy, if he had a Southern mama, he wouldn't talk like that. He wouldn't have any teeth to talk through.
Kidding. No kidding.
What? Come on now. Mom. Facts. That's 1,000%. That is 1,000%. No way that man is from the South. No way. Right, it can't be. There's just no way, Healthy. There's just what? Man, I tell you what, if I ever even thought about saying something like that, like,
oh man,
yeah, I like you're right. My mom's got a gun. She's right. Like this smile. Yeah, I wouldn't have it. Nope, wouldn't have it. I would not have it. I'd have some teeth missing already. That's just there's just none of that, man. It's just
yeah.
Good Lord.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, man.
That's funny.
Some people.
No kidding. Appreciate you as well as much love to you all. Losey, thanks so much, man.
You gonna sleep, Lowe's?
Thanks, dude.
Appreciate you, man.
He ain't from Canada either. Y'all way too kind and humble. Oh man.
Thanks.
Let me tell you, there's some people up here.
Mm.
They'd surprise you. Not all Canadians are nice.
What you saying? It's a front? Some of them, they're front?
It is. There are some bad Canadians, if you can believe that.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're glad you're not one of them.
I don't know, man. Yesterday I almost messaged that guy on Twitch and it was like, I'm sorry about your bad attitude.
I knew I wish you would have did that. If you would have did that, bro, that would have been the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Tweet at him.
Yeah, tweet at him, bro. But you know what? Like, what's so hilarious is like when you get like riled up about something. Like when you were talking about this, for example, I'm like, man, this is gonna be hilarious. Because when you get riled up about something, it's the funniest thing in the world. Because you're such a calm, person, but when you get like riled up, man, hilarious. I love it. I love it. It's the funniest thing.
Oh man.